You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, from the Beaver Dam Family Center. Daily Dodge TV proudly presents Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys hockey. And tonight, a conference title in the Badger Large is on the line as the Golden Beavers get set to host the Oregon Panthers. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the Family Center. I'm joined on site by my videographer and engineer, Charlie Dern. And we welcome you into this broadcast, which is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Welcome into our pregame show, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Tuesday night. And as I mentioned, big-time game here in the Family Center tonight. Beaver Dam and Oregon. And as I mentioned, conference title implications all over this one. It's very simple. For Beaver Dam, if they win tonight, they will clinch no worse than a share of the Badger Large Conference title. If Oregon wins tonight, they will clinch the conference title outright because they'd be at least 2 games ahead of everybody else with only one more conference game to play. If Oregon loses this game tonight, they can still clinch a share of the conference title with a win in their last conference game, which will be coming up on February 6th, next week, Tuesday, against Wanakee. So right now, Oregon at 16-2 overall, and the Panthers are 7-1 in the conference. Beaver Dam is 7-2 in conference play. Golden Beavers currently sit 14-5 overall. These two teams played earlier this season, and in that first matchup, Beaver Dam was a winner. That was back on January 16th. They went down to Oregon and beat the Panthers 4-3. More recently, Beaver Dam coming off a pair of 1-goal losses, one of them in overtime. That was last Friday night, the non-conference game against Sheboygan, where the Sheboygan Red Raiders took home the She-Dam Anchor Trophy 5-4 in overtime. On Saturday, Beaver Dam fell at Wanakee by the score of 6-5. Oregon, their last game was a week ago, Tuesday, when they beat Monona Grove. Panthers have won 3 in a row coming in to this one. So this should be a fun game tonight. You've got the Panthers, who, of course, went to state last year. I was talking with head coach Larry Clemens. He said, you know, it's funny, for as well as we're playing, he says, they've only had their top guys for roughly about half of the season. They've had to deal with some players being out at times due to injuries and whatnot. And but, you know, you'd never know it based on the way they've played. As I mentioned, 16-2. Beaver Dam has been solid all season. Yes, they've lost a couple of 1-goal games here recently, but this is still a very high-octane, very dangerous team. They're very capable of putting the puck in the net, and they play pretty solid defense and get really good goaltending. Key for Beaver Dam, again, staying out of the penalty box, and they've done that for the most part this year. Right now, though, we're going to step aside, and we'll continue our pregame coverage here inside the Family Center. Up next, you'll hear comments from Doug Kraft. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. But first, we'll take a 2-minute break. We're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections, as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online
Jerry's
at
Automotive in Beaver Dam
hometown.com.
is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson standing by with Doug Kraft. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Great to see you, Coach. Big one tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. Just go back for a moment, if you can, to Saturday. Had a one-goal loss on the road at Wanakee, 6-5. Sounds like it was a really, really good hockey game, but just they were able to get over the hump. It sounds like at the end.
Yeah, it was. We played very well. It was good to have a big scoring output from our team. Scored in a lot of different ways. It was a fast-paced game. It was kind of everything you want, especially this time of year. 2 conference points are at stake, which we wish we had in our pocket right now for tonight. But I don't have any issues with our team and how we played. I thought we did all the right things. Wanakee got some momentum in the third, and we couldn't seem to stop them in the third, and we couldn't put one in of our own. So, Wanakee got that win, but I don't have any qualms with what we did.
You've had a couple of close losses here over the last few weeks, and but I can't imagine that you'd have to be too concerned for the fact that you did. It's not that you played poorly. I mean, you've been playing well, and I've seen a couple of those games. I broadcast them. I really can't fault what the guys were doing. I mean, they were doing a lot of good things out there.
I mean, some of that is hockey for you. I mean, and some of it's high school hockey for you. A lot of teams are evenly matched. Out of our 5 losses this year, all 4 are by 1 goal, and 3 have been in overtime. So we're competitive in every game that we play. We've done our fair share of winning. The hope and the expectation is that right now we hit a bit of a rough patch, and we're coming back above water, and we're ready to finish the season strong.
Do you feel like you look at your overall schedule that you've been battle tested? I mean, some non-conference tests here and there, and then the Badger has been a quality outfit.
Yeah, the Badger Conference is exactly what I thought it would be. Really competitive. There's some key injuries and things like that across the teams that maybe changed things a little bit, but we knew there was going to be 4 top teams at on the high end of the conference, and they've given everybody trouble. So we feel really good that we've been fortunate enough to have those games throughout the season. I think maybe more so than playing some of the very top teams in the state to get ready for the playoffs. I do feel like we've been in those tight games, and just that experience should build, and we're gonna punch through and be on the right side of one here soon. I'm confident of it.
Last conference game tonight, and it's a biggie. Well, they're all big, but this one, you win tonight, and you clinch a share of the conference title. What does that mean?
Well, yeah, each one is worth 2 points. So on some level, they are all the same. But on the other side of things, this is the third year in a row we've been in contention right down to the very end. This is the first time where we've played that game last for it to mean, either a share of the conference or the outright championship. So it's everything we've been working for all season long. Our boys are ready. They seem loose. It's going to be a fast-paced game. Oregon's a terrific team. Even though two of the best goalies in the state are going to be on the ice at the same time tonight, I still think it's going to be a high-scoring affair, and it may just come down to which team has a couple more fireworks in their bag of tricks.
You beat them the first time. What was key in that game, and do you have to repeat that tonight, I guess?
Well, for us, it was making most of our opportunities. We didn't get as many as we would have liked, but once we did, we buried the puck. We stuck together. We played a complete game from start to finish, and it was challenging. I mean, Oregon is, again, a very strong team. They put the pressure on us, but I was really proud of how we stuck together and kind of stuck to our game plan. And, just, again, when we had our opportunities, we finished them, and that's what we're going to need to do tonight.
I was remarking to somebody off the air the other day that, I've been here for a couple of games recently, and the atmosphere has just been tremendous. The guys and you have to just really feed off the support, and it's been really a fun atmosphere here at games this season.
Yeah, I mean, the coaches like it, the players love it. It's just adds to the experience, the student experience, the varsity experience. There's nothing like watching the section get charged up when we score a big goal. I think back to when we tied it up in the Anchor game. I mean, it was an explosion on that side of the bleachers. So we're expecting to have a big crowd tonight and have them behind us, and hopefully we give them something to cheer for.
Well, for those that can't be here, hopefully they're tuned in to Daily Dodge TV. Doug, good luck to you and the boys, as always. Thanks for your time. Do appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.
All right, that's Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside, and we're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m., maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Yeah, we're just a few moments away from the opening face-off of tonight's Badger Large Conference boys hockey game. The Oregon Panthers and the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, live from the Beaver Dam Family Center. My name is Mike Tronson. Charlie Dern is on site, my videographer and engineer. And Charlie, glad to have you aboard tonight. Thanks for coming out on a Tuesday and spending the evening with all the folks here in Golden Beaver Land. We're glad to have you with us. Well, Beaver Dam High School, Pace Setter Advanced Placement Performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware that your Golden Beavers earn in sports starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District, guiding students, empowering futures. We will have the starting lineups, the national anthem, the opening face-off, all straight ahead. Big Jerry Nitz is our PA announcer extraordinaire. We'll send it over to him here in just a second. Reminder that you can email the booth tonight, as you can do each and every time we are on the air. And how do you do that? Well, you send an email to sports@dailydodge.com. Again, that is sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, all that sort of good stuff. And I'll be happy to give you a shout-out during the broadcast today. Sports@dailydodge.com. And always love interacting with the fans during the broadcast. So this is your chance during the broadcast tonight to send us a line. Drop us a line, and we'll get you a shout-out, get you your 15 seconds of fame, as it were. Last conference game of the season for Beaver Dam. And as I mentioned, Oregon has one more.
Tonight's game features the Panthers from Oregon High School. Against our Beaver Dam Golden Beavers.
Both teams out onto the ice. Beaver Dam again in the home white jerseys tonight with the green numbers, the green and gold trim. Oregon in black jerseys with orange numbers and trim. Oregon will skate left to right in the first period, as you'll see it on your Daily Dodge TV screen. Beaver Dam will skate right to left.
Time now for tonight's starting lineups. First for Oregon, starting in goal, number 29, Nate McAlpine. At defense, number 9, Brock Buskager. At defense, number 17, George Karasek. At a forward, number 5, Mason Anderson. At a forward, number 6, Andrew Jakey. And at forward, number 7, Easton Lindert. Followed by the rest of the team. Oregon is coached by Larry Clemens, assisted by Cole Hefty. And now the starting lineup for your Golden Beavers. Starting in goal, a senior, number 1, Henry Bick. At defense, a senior, number 3, Carson Rufner. At defense, a junior, number 2, Zach Shave. At a wing, a senior, number 5, Boston Damon. Also at a wing, a senior, number 20, Evan Burkhardt. And at center, a senior, number 8, Joa Trotter. Followed by the rest of the Golden Beavers. Beaver Dam is coached by Doug Kraft, assisted by Brett Hupp and Gary Patchley. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
our national anthem inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. This is Daily Dodge TV. You're watching coverage of Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver boys hockey. Tonight, it's Beaver Dam and Oregon in a Badger Large Conference game. Just about ready to drop the puck on this one. We're going to have Beaver Dam High School Athletic Director Ryan Gerber join us during the first intermission tonight. Going to chat about things going on at the high school, and there's a lot going on during this winter sports season. Looking forward to having him up here. After the second period tonight, Charlie and I are going to be chucking a puck. Looking forward to that too. See how good our pitching arms are to get the puck out on the ice and see if we can win a prize here. All righty. So it is going to be Easton Linder to take the face-off at center for Oregon. And Evan Burkhardt does the honors for Beaver Dam. Here we go. The puck is on the ice, and it's played into the Oregon zone where Joa Trotter tries to leave it off for Evan Burkhardt. It's swatted away from him, and this is going to be Linder to rim it around the boards to the near side. There's Boston Damon trying to play it in the corner. Linder was there as well. Play to the half wall, now sent back down. Centering pass, nobody home for Beaver Dam, and the Panthers start out to center ice with Jakey. Andrew Jakey in, and that one swatted aside by Henry Vick, and in the process, the net comes off the magnets as Jakey and Burkhardt go crashing into the cage. So we'll have a stoppage. We are 28 seconds into the first period. No score as of yet in the hockey game, and we'll put the net back on the standards, and we'll have a face-off to the left of netminder Henry Vick. Henry Vick, 12-4 record this year, a 2.14 goals against average. He's got one shutout. And from the face-off, the puck deflects high in the air. Trotter's after it. Over in the corner, swats it up to the blue line, and then dumped right back in. And that's actually offside, I believe, on the Panthers. So we'll have another quick stoppage. The goaltender for Oregon, Nate McAlpine, 9-2 record, a 1.54 goals against average. He's got 3 shutouts on the year. Face-off at center ice, and it's won by the Panthers. They control. It's going to go back into their own zone. This is George Karasek after it, rims it around the boards. Puck deflects high in the air as Brock Buskogger tried to get a stick on it. Now played up near the blue line, but kept in. McAlpine will play it with his stick behind the cage, and it's picked up there by Karasek and sent out to center. It'll trickle into the Beaver Dam end where Zach Shave tried to backhand it out of the zone, was intercepted though, and then losing the puck was Anderson as he tried to skate towards the net. Puck down in that far corner, rimmed around. Boston Damon will pick it up on the near half wall, and he will start out to center ice, and that pass got through everybody. Beaver Dam going to make a change. No icing on the play as the Panthers pick it up, push it out to center. There was a big hit near the Oregon blue line. Boston Damon with a big hit on Ethan Dish. Dish a little slow to get up, looks like he's okay. And now the puck sent right back into the Golden Beaver end. Chasing after it here is Dylan Rufner. Rufner couldn't get there as the puck is centered into the high slot. Shot right in on Vick. He makes the save on that blast by Logan Leatherberry. Leatherberry was coming in from center ice. He took it in the high slot and rifled his shot towards Vick, who saw it all the way. He covers up. And we have a stoppage now, 15-12 to go. That's from Daryl and Susie Kraft, our good friends checking in tonight. They don't miss a broadcast, that's for sure. Daryl, Susie, hope you're having a good night and hope you enjoy the game. Sports at dailydodge.com if you'd like to chime in wherever you're at tonight. And coming in across the line, Mason Anderson lost the puck in the slot area. Trotter's going to pick it up as he skates into the corner. Tried to clear it off the plexiglass, but it's kept in near the blue line. And a pass behind the net. Now up to the blue line, there's a shot that's blocked. It never got to the net. Brock Buskogger fired that shot, but it was blocked. Now here's Andrew Jakey. Jakey rims it off the plexiglass on the far side. There's Linder with a shot, and that one goes wide of the cage. Picked up again by Jakey. Jakey into the left circle. And now a shot, and that one was blocked again. Buskogger has had a couple of shots blocked. Now he fires in from center ice, and it bounces in on Vick, who makes the stop and then plays it aside to Shave. 13-18 and counting left in period one. There's a turnover in the offensive zone. Shot right in on Vick, and he makes the save. Ethan Dish found himself with the puck after Beaver Dam turned it over in their own zone, and Vick came up big with a stoppage. 13-13 left to play, opening stanza. No score. Right now the shots on goal in the game, 3-0 in favor of Oregon. And from the faceoff, Beaver Dam wins it in their own zone. They're going to get it out to center. Here's Poznansky up the left wing side, gains the line. Poznansky into the slot, fires, save made by McAlpine. Rebound is loose, it's going to be cleared out of there by Dish. Dish sends it out to center. Beaver Dam picks it up though. And now swatted in to the Golden Beaver end, and it will be Poznansky getting it out to Strakota at neutral. Strakota stick handling through traffic. Across the blue line. Strakota fires. That one goes wide of the cage. Centers! Shot right in by Poznansky, and McAlpine makes the save. Oh my goodness, Strakota with a beautiful centering pass to Poznansky, and he had a point-blank chance, but McAlpine robs him, and a stoppage with 12:42 to go in the first period. Both goalies have made some pretty important saves early on. Face off to the right of McAlpine. 12:42 left in the first. Beaver Dam wins the draw. Shot right in on net, and actually was blocked. Don't think it got all the way in on McAlpine. Here's Damon behind the Oregon net. Burkhardt trying to pick it up along the half wall. Skates to the blue line. Fires in a rising shot off the stick of McAlpine. And it'll be Buskogger to take it. And he tried to clear, but Burkhardt intercepts. Tried to center to Damon. Damon couldn't get a backhanded shot off. He was tied up in the slot. And it'll be taken back out to center ice by Karasek. Tossed into the Golden Beaver end. Down to the end wall. Now a fight ensues in the corner. And it's sent back up to Burkhardt. He's back the other way at center. Rains a line. It was poked off his stick nicely by Buskogger. But he hustled back, did Burkhardt, to rim it around the boards. And now a shot blocked from the half wall off the stick of Carson Rufner. And they go cross ice. Near side, this is Andrew Jakey. Lost it in the Beaver Dam zone. Picked up, though, by Lindert. Lindert trying to get it back to Mason Anderson. Anderson got spun around. As he goes back out to center, he rimmed it around the boards. He was going off for a change. Beaver Dam's going to collect it. This is Boston Damon starting out to center ice. Partially fanned on a pass. It's a bouncing puck. And it's going to be taken there by Jakey. Jakey back the other way, crosses the blue line, gets by one defender, and then tried to center it back. It bounced in the air, and it will go out to center ice, where Leatherberry will chase it down. He sends it back into the Beaver Dam end. Down deep it goes. Here's Carson Rufner now. Along the end boards. Over to the far side. Beaver Dam out to center, and a cross-ice pass was intended for Roop, but it was broken up. And now another rink-wide pass. This onto the stick of Ethan Dish. He's into the offensive zone. Dish lost it in the corner. Nice defensive play there by Shave. Here's Poznansky now. Poznansky into the offensive zone. High slot area. Fires off the glove of McAlpine as he makes the save. And now picked up by Dawson Peterson. Tries to clear, but kept in by Dylan Rufner. Oh, his poke checked off his stick at the last second. Beaver Dam will get it at center ice. Strakota. He goes right back in and dumps it in. He's going to go after that bouncing puck along the end wall. Centered it. Root on the left doorstep. Couldn't get a clean shot off. And nice save there by McAlpine on another point-blank chance. Xander Stotts dumping it in for the Golden Beavers. Puck took a funny bounce off the boards out in front of the net, but Oregon has it. And now they start out to center ice. Well, an errant pass is going to be picked up by Dylan Rufner. Then he tried to feed Poznansky, but it went just wide of him, and now Oregon controls Lindert in his own zone, being hassled by Poznansky. And a cross-ice pass intercepted. Shot that goes wide by Trotter. Trotter got that puck. Oregon turned it over in their own zone, and Trotter's shot deflects out of play. So we have a stoppage with 9:58 to go in the first period. Right now we are scoreless here inside the Family Center. Mike Tronson, Charlie Dern with you. Beaver Dam High School Activities Director Ryan Gerber will join us during the first intermission tonight. We'll see if Wade Bates maybe makes an appearance too. I saw him around here earlier, helping us out. 9:45 and counting left in the first. Puck played at center ice into the Oregon zone. Here is Linder. Skating back to neutral. Up the left wing side. Linder with speed into the Beaver Dam zone. Dumps it down deep. Rims it around. Here's Jakey. Tried to, well, he sent it behind the cage off the boards. Linder will catch up to it on the far side. His shot deflected off traffic. Now poked out to center. And Damon after it, and he'll pick it up. Backhands it down into the Oregon zone. McAlpine behind the net to play it. Trotter was there, so he had to go the other direction. As Trey Zerwick will send it to the other side, but a pass intercepted. Now Damon had to go by him, and this is Anderson again, sending it ahead. Andrew Jakey back into the offensive zone, trying to get by the defender. Lost the puck in the process. It trickled towards Vic, and he's going to cover up and make a save. Stoppage now with 8:57 to go in the first period. Face-off coming up in the Golden Beaver end. 4-3 shots on goal now in favor of the Golden Beavers. And this face-off to the right of Henry Vick. One key cog that's missing tonight for Oregon, number 4, James Shervin. He's had a heck of a season. 39, I should say, he's had 14 goals and 25 assists this season for 39 points. And he is not available tonight, so that's a loss that's felt deeply by Larry Clemens and the rest of the team as a puck goes out of play. Andrew Jakey is the leading goal scorer for this Oregon team. He's got 39 goals and 8 assists for 47 points on the year. Face off to the left of Vic coming up here. Evan Burkhart, the leading goal scorer for Beaver Dam, he's got 30. Beg your pardon. That's Joe Trotter. I beg your pardon. Trotter has 25. He also has 25 assists for 50 points. Burkhart actually has 51 points. He has 19 goals. I beg your pardon, 21 goals and 30 assists. All right, from the face-off, Beaver Dam getting it out to center ice, bouncing puck through traffic over to the near side wall. And as it's touched, we've got a whistle. And we'll have a stoppage now with 8:21 left to play in this first period. Beaver Dam won the first meeting of the year between these two a couple of weeks ago. 4-3 was the final in that one. Both teams are going to make changes here. Second and final meeting of the season between these two. Again, Beaver Dam is done with conference games after tonight. Oregon has one more. From the face-off, it's loose in the circle, played to the sidewall. Linder ahead, but the pass was too far for Mason Anderson. Carson Rupner in his own zone, banks it out to center, but it ends up on the stick of Lindert, and he's in his own zone. Lindert, little pass that deflected off a teammate and out to center, back into the Beaver Dam zone where Rupner sends it out to neutral. Now a bouncing puck there. It's going to be grabbed by Anderson, but then poked off his stick nicely by Trotter, and Trotter skates across the blue line, tried to sidestep a defender, but a nice job defensively there by Linder to keep him at bay. Now Jakey, and that pass a little bit behind him as he tried to cross the blue line and get a shot off. Burkhart lifts it high in the air, dumps it into the Panther zone. It's left off for Karasek. Karasek behind the net, plays it to the near side wall, and Shave keeping it in. Trotter centers it. Burkhart in the slot. Kind of rolled off his stick a little bit. There was traffic there. Banks it down low into the corner, and they try to go back up to the point, but it's out to center. And actually, this is Jakey with speed, dumping it into the Beaver Dam end. Goes after it, down along the end wall. It's picked up by Anderson, and then he tried to center, but it was broken up. Now here's Damon at center ice. Lost it. Sent right back into the Golden Beaver end. Shave along with Jakey after it. Andrew Jakey off the stick of Anderson, but right to Rupner, who sends it out to center, but it's picked up there by Leatherberry, who fires it right in, and they blow the whistle with 6:52 left to play in the first period. Well, this is kind of similar, at least thus far, to the game we broadcast here last Friday night when Beaver Dam played Sheboygan. We had no scoring in the first period. Now we still have 6:52 to go in the frame. But this one's starting off a little bit like that one. Of course, there was an explosion of goals in the second period that night. So a long way to go in this one. All right, with it is Klun. Sends it around the boards. This is Dish going after it in the corner. Dish now will skate out of there behind the net. Tried to center it. It was broken up. And a loose puck picked up by Strakota near his own net. Sends it to the far side. Out to center. Here come the Beavers. Pass to Poznansky. Mason Poznansky, had a poke checked away, and then Root tried to grab it from behind but could not. Panthers will send it down the ice. This is going to be an icing call on Oregon. With now 6:10 to go in period number 1. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send me an email tonight. Our good friend Corey Sparks is working tonight hard. He's working down in Milton, where the Beaver Dam girls basketball team is playing Milton. That game right now being broadcast on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. So if you got a radio nearby, you can check that one out with Mr. Sparks. Shot by Jakey goes wide of the net. There's Lindert. Lindert sending it back to Jakey in the corner through the circle. Poked off his stick nicely by Trotter. Trotter has it. Sends it through the legs of a defenseman. And now up to center. Damon. And it was poked away from him. But now Trotter kept it in the zone. Sends it over to Damon, whose shot was blocked. And the rebound cleared out of there, but not out of the zone, as Rupner's shot was blocked. Never got to the net. Back into the Beaver Dam end. Shave after it. Jakey with speed going after it as well, and Shave got there in time. But here's Anderson now. Anderson banks it off the boards over to the far wall. And Trotter forces it out to center unless you go back into the Panther end. And Karasek will pick it up there for the Panthers. 5:18 and counting left in period 1. No score in the hockey game. At center ice, Root sending it back into his own zone. There's Stotts with it. Xander Stotts to Strakota, leaves it off for Root. Root on the right wing side, crosses the blue line, poked away from him. And he was able to get it back at the left point. Now sends it cross ice. Here's a shot that one hit traffic. It was going wide of the net anyways. And now a centering pass, bouncing puck. Strakota couldn't get a stick on. Now he does get it back, tried to center it again. Bounces through traffic. Here's Stotts. He backhands it down into the corner. Poznansky after it. Poznansky picks it up. This line's had a pretty good shift here. Centered it. Nobody home for the Golden Beavers. It deflects out to center. And it's going to be picked up there by Owen Tauschik. Sends it into the Beaver Dam end. Right onto the stick of Dylan Rufner. Banks it off the boards. It'll go out to center ice. Picked up again by Tauschik. Sends it back the other way. Here is Anderson, but no, beating him to the puck with Stotts. Sends it around the boards. Root got tied up over there by Trey Zerwick. And now at center, here's Strakota. In across the blue line, Strakota. Left circle, behind the net he goes. Pass to Burkhardt. He got tied up, couldn't get a shot off. Now along the end wall, tried to center. We got a delayed penalty coming up here on Oregon. A delayed penalty, so Vic has gone to the bench for the extra skater. Beaver Dam's going to regroup in their own zone. There's a delayed penalty coming up on the Panthers. And here's Poznansky getting it into the offensive zone. Left circle, centered, shot, they score! I believe that was Burkhardt, and it's 1-0 Beaver Dam with 3:45 to go in period number 1. But the Golden Beavers get on the board first, and it's 1-0. It was only a matter of time, and great job just to keep that play alive inside the offensive zone. So the early lead belongs to the Golden Beavers. And we'll see if there's any assists. Well, there will be at least one assist on that. We know that for sure. Face-off coming out at the center ice circle. 1-0 Beaver Dam, 3:45 to go in the first. Here's Burkhardt right off the face-off into the offensive zone. Damon right down to Burkhardt again. Centers Damon fan on a shot. Now Shave fires. Save made by McAlpine. Beaver Dam putting on all sorts of pressure here.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 20, Evan Burkhardt. Assist to number 11, Mason Poznansky. And number 5, Boston Damon. Time of the goal, 13:45. Burkhardt from Poznansky and Damon at 13:45. Oregon penalty was on number 8. Trey Zerwick, 2 minutes for roughing. Zerwick for roughing at 12:45.
All right, there you have it. So I was correct. Burkhart got the goal. Assist for Poznansky and for Boston Damon. Goal came at the 13-15 mark of the period. And a face-off right now coming to the left of Henry Vick. 1-0 Beaver Dam. They lead in the shots department 7-5. We're down to under 3 minutes left in the period. And 2-on-2 at center, Burkhart. Centers. Trotter fired wide. I think it might have gone off the stick of Klun. There's a centering pass, hit the back of the cage. And now clearing attempt out to center. And it's going to be Dylan Rufner that tried to send it the other way, but it's forced in to the Beaver Dam end by Mason Anderson, but blocked in front by Shave. Sends it right back out, and it'll go down the length of the ice. It'll be played behind the cage by McAlpine. 2:22 to go. Well, there's a turnover. Loose puck, though, but Burkhart couldn't get a shot off in the circle. And here comes Ethan Dish into the offensive zone. It was knocked off his stick. Back to center. Burkhart overskated it, but was able to go back and tap it onto the stick of Poznansky. Nice move. Poznansky tried to backhander, but he had the puck kind of roll off his stick, so he never really got good lumber on that. Under 2 minutes to play in the period. Player fell down. Strakota into the high slot. Fires! Save made by McAlpine. Rebound is loose along the near side. Back to the left point. Shot that went wide by Dylan Rufner. Here's Karasek sending it around the boards, trying to get it to a teammate. Is sent right back behind the cage. There's Karasek again, trying to settle a bouncing puck down. Instead picked up by the Golden Beavers. There's a centering pass that got blocked. And now Poznansky tried to center it back to Root. Goes to Rufner. Rufner's shot is blocked. Try to get it back. Root picks it up, fires, and a rising shot save made by McAlpine. Bouncing puck. Finally knocked down. It'll be brought out to center ice by Owen Tauschik. Tauschik tried to go cross ice pass. Intercepted, though. And then Root tried to go skate to stick. Lost it in the process. Into the offensive zone. Anderson in a shot that goes wide of Henry Vick. Anderson down behind the Beaver Dam net, centered. And a shot that goes behind the cage. 1 minute to go in the first period as a shot goes wide of the cage. Less than a minute now to go in the period. Beaver Dam leading 1-0. This is Lindert in the corner. Tried to skate through traffic, got tripped up. No penalty, though. Clearing attempt kept in. Shot is blocked. Root swats it out to neutral. Root sends it by the defender. Actually, Strakota did, but he was going off for a change. And so it's going to be Logan Leatherberry down low to start back out of his own zone for the Panthers with 28 seconds and counting left in the period. Leatherberry across the blue line into the high slot. Shot that goes wide by Lindert. And with it there is Jakey. Jakey sees it go to the far side, or the near side, I should say, and now back out to center. Puck goes right onto the stick of Klun. Sought back in. Here's Jakey in the left corner. Tried to center it. Broken up there. 2 seconds, one, and that should just about do it. As the horn will sound, and that is the end of the first period of play. And after one, it is 1-0. Beaver Dam leading Oregon in this Badger Large Conference tilt. Entertaining first period. Shots on goal in the period 11-7 in favor of Beaver Dam. So Golden Beavers lead the Panthers 1-0. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll come back. We'll have the first intermission report. We'll have Ryan Gerber up here right after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3 grand off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55 grand. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
And welcome back inside the Beaver Dam Family Center. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. This gentleman here to my left, this is Ryan Gerber, Beaver Dam High School Athletic Director. Ryan, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping up.
Good to see you, Mike. Yeah, I don't get to talk to you very much. We're always seemingly separated. We've got so many things going on all the time in the wintertime. But it's good to see you here.
Well, thank you very much. I'm always honored to be here. 1-0, Beaver Dam leads Oregon at the end of the first period, and I mean, there's so much going on with the winter sports, Ryan. It's kind of, sometimes you don't know where to start. But I think I do know where to start here. How about congratulations to the Beaver Dam girls bowling team for earning a state berth on Sunday in a match we broadcast on Daily Dodge TV.
Yeah, what a time to start broadcasting bowling, by the way. And I caught some of that as I was working Sunday. What an exciting atmosphere and what a great thing for the girls. We added bowling this year to our activities, and they have great numbers both on the boys' side and the girls' side, and so for the girls to get there, it was an exciting match. If I'm using the right terms there, it was a great game, and to close it out, I saw some of the girls last night at Gearing Up for High School wearing their medals, so they're pretty excited.
Okay. Yeah, no, exciting time for that, and congratulations to them as they're going on. Hey, big conference title implications here in this one tonight as we get back to hockey. Of course, Beaver Dam, a win tonight. They clinch no worse than a share of the Badger Large Conference title. And, of course, they won the conference championship last year, and this would be 2 in a row. And, boy, Coach Kraft and his players, they've done such a nice job over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, all the respect to the work that these kids have put in. We had a big graduating class last year. We have 10 seniors this year. This is an incredibly talented group. I think we're all understanding that we really need to enjoy the moment here. And Coach Kraft has really set the expectation the last 2 years. We're playing for a conference championship. Obviously, you'd love to win state championships, but locally in the Badger Conference with the competition we have, being able to win it is important. I was at the game last year at McFarland when they won it, and what an exciting thing. I was at the game down in Oregon this year where they pulled the big upset. I think a lot of people had Oregon winning that, so it was exciting. And this game's turning out to be exactly what you would think. 2 tough teams, senior-laden teams playing great defense, and I'm just glad we were able to put one through.
Speaking of hockey, I just am so impressed with what Coach Bogarelic and the girls hockey team has been able to do. The strides that they've made already this season are really something to behold. Hats off to them.
Yeah, and we were excited, obviously, about the players coming up. That freshman class is incredible.
Really good.
You know, Emerson Damon and Lillian Mansueto are really leading the pack, but there's a talented group overall. And Coach Pogo, you know, coming from the Madison Caps, we were really excited about bringing him back because he is a former BD alum.
Yes, he is.
And so he bleeds gold and green. And so, you know, we're excited about having him come back. We knew he would be able to get it going. I didn't anticipate it to this level. I mean, they're talking about third in the conference, setting up for a postseason run. The girls are talking about what if we host a postseason game. You know, last year we were just talking about if we could score a goal, if we could win a game.
Right.
Now we're talking about hosting a postseason game. So I'm so excited about that program and in the direction that Coach Pogo's got it.
Boy, they're looking really good. I mean, a lot of strides made. Hey, I haven't seen a wrestling meet this year. You've called some wrestling for us. How are they looking right now?
You know, they're doing what they need to. You know, they had a couple guys out of the lineup. They lost to Wanakee by a point, which is tough. There were some opportunities to get that one back against Wanakee, and because of the snowstorms that affected things. So they're going to be in Wanakee this Saturday. They've got the one lone loss against Oregon this year. They're going to be in Wanakee Saturday for a conference championship. All they need to do, is they need to finish ahead of Wanakee in the conference tournament. If they can do that, they get a share. If they finish a few spots ahead, they might be able to get that sold thing. So I know Coach Winker's team is aiming for that. They got a bunch of guys back. Ashton Seifert's back. That'll help. I'm excited. I'm hoping between tonight and Saturday, we're talking a big week.
And, boy, we haven't even talked about basketball yet. Boys and girls. Tim Ladrin's got the boys playing at a high level right now. And the girls, they've been solid this year, too.
What a big win for the boys last weekend against West Appear.
Yep.
Amazing. And the atmosphere in that gym was incredible. It was awesome. And the girls are, you know, they've had such a tough non-conference schedule.
Yeah.
So you look at their records like, well, what's going on? No, they've played maybe the toughest non-conference schedule you're going to find. This team is playing well. They're scoring points all over the place. This is a team that I know is going to be primed for a postseason run. So there's a lot to be excited about. Now that the calendar flips to February, it's going to be a good postseason for the Golden Beavers.
Yeah, I always feel it's great when you can put January in the rearview mirror, because now we move into February. And yeah, it's you know, we're starting to think, okay, seasons are starting to wind down. The regular seasons, we're getting towards that playoff run, March Madness, which everybody loves, and it's not that far away.
Yeah, and I think really people need to really be appreciative of what's going on. Right now, across all of our sports in the winter, we're at the top of the conference and in some places leading it. And this doesn't happen everywhere. This is something special this year, and I think we all need to just take some time and reflect and really appreciate this, because it doesn't happen everywhere. People would love this.
Yeah.
So hats off to all of our coaches, hats off to all of our athletes that have been putting in the time. And by the way, we just released GPAs for semester one for all of our fall and winter sports, and 9 of our 12 sports had at least a 3.0. So doing tremendous work in the classroom, and also succeeding out here. So I couldn't be prouder of our teams and what they're doing.
Anything else that I missed here before I let you
You're
go?
doing a great job, Mike. Thanks
okay,
for
I'm just trying to include everybody here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Kinder concert tomorrow night
okay.
at the high school, and then Choral Fest is coming up too for the activity.
No, I missed the parade of bands here a couple of nights ago.
Yep.
That was a big thing.
Yeah, they had the string fling parade of bands. I think the entire county was here at once. Wisconsin singers were over the weekend. That drew a big crowd. But I know the Kinder concerts tomorrow night in the Fieldhouse, in the auditorium, and then they've got Choral Fest coming up soon after that.
A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. No doubt about it.
Stay busy, right?
Exactly. Well, thanks for coming up, Ryan. Hey, do me a favor too. Say hi to your parents for me. I know they're big fans. All right?
I will.
Are they watching? I mean,
they are.
I kid you about that,
That's
but no,
okay.
it's we love to have it.
Yeah.
We love to have them tune in.
Hey, this is the best thing. So they were big fans when I moved to Fort. Big fans of Beaver Dam athletics, and how could you not be? The Daily Dodge does such a great job covering everything. So it's so accessible for people to watch what we're doing. And we have first-class announcers, technicians. It's been a great experience.
Well, it's our honor to do this.
Yeah.
And Ryan, thanks for being such a good friend and partner
Awesome.
for us.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it. All right, that's Ryan Gerber. He's the Beaver Dam High School Athletic Director. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, get you ready for the second period. 1-0. Beaver Dam leads Oregon after 1, and we're back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV. So we'll catch you later. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air
At
Conditioning
Preferred Dental
is proud to
Partners,
bring
our
our
core
community
values
the
are
heating
more
and
than just
cooling
something we
services
put on
you
our
de-
wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental.
the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Across the blue line, tried to get around the defender Trotter, but Trotter would have none of it. And now a puck deflects up in the air and out of play, so we have a stoppage with 2 minutes gone here in the second period. 1-0 Beaver Dam leads. We've got a face-off coming up in the Golden Beaver end. Just to the left of Henry Vick from the face-off. This is Strakota picking it up, skating behind the net. Backhands it over to the far side wall for Poznanski, and Mason Poznanski banks it off the plexiglass out to center, but right onto the stick of Logan Leatherberry, who fires it right back in. Dylan Rufner after it, poke checked away from him. Rimmed around the boards for Root. Root, cross-ice pass out to center. Here's Poznanski in across the blue line, poked off his stick as he tried to sidestep a defender. And now sent down the length of the ice. Rufner after it, but that's going to be an icing call on the Panthers. And so an icing call here. We've got another email, as I mentioned. This one says, "Go Golden Beavers," from Ty and Laura Gerber, parents of Ryan Gerber. Oh, there they are. We were just talking about them. I tell you what, Ty and Laura, thank you very much for checking in. And I tease Ryan about that all the time. But, no, we're glad to have you tuned in for all these sporting events that we do. And thank you so much for your viewership, your friendship. We do appreciate that very much. And Ryan's a great guy, by the way. Love working with him. And so nice to hear from you guys. Appreciate it very much. All right, for sports at Daily Dodge. Again, we've got an injured Beaver Dam player down. He's not getting up. And they finally blow the whistle. Oh, my goodness. It was kind of behind the plate. If you guys saw what happened over here. But we've got a stoppage for an injury here with 13:58 left to play in the second period. And it is 1-0 Beaver Dam. But right now, I'm trying to see who that is down there. Like I said, it kind of happened behind the play. And I don't... Is it Xander Stotts? They're tending to him right now. Let's hope he's going to be all right here. Tell you what we'll do. Let's take a timeout. Let's take a 1-minute break back after this Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
And we are back. Xander Stotts was the injured player, but he was able to get up and get to the bench. That is a good sign. That is a good sign. This play continues now. 13:52 and counting left in period number 2 here in the Family Center. Linder with a shot that goes wide of the cage, went right through the crease. Now another shot that goes wide of the net. That one from Brock Buskhager. It's sent into the corner. Joa Trotter trying to get it up to Damon. He got turned around by Lindert. Now Lindert picks it up, skates to the high slot, left side pass. With it there is Peterson. Now a shot in on net, save made by Vick. Rebound cleared out of there, and skating out to center Damon. He'll fire it down deep into the Oregon end. It gets by McAlpine. Burkhart over on the near side up to the blue line. Rufner keeps it in the zone, down to Burkhart, centered. Went off the stick of Damon, but he is able to get it up to Trotter inside the blue line. Trotter skating, fires, shot, save made by McAlpine. Rebound is cleared over to the near side. Now out of the zone it goes. And Dylan Rufner goes back into his own end to play it for the Golden Beavers. Errant pass intercepted by Isaac Rotier as Oregon was going for a change. Now the puck played back into the Panthers' end. Chasing after it there is Karasek. Karasek gets there and fires it right back out. It's going to go all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call on the Panthers with 12:40 to go in this second period. 1-0. Beaver Dam with the lead. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. Charlie Dern is my videographer and engineer. Glad you're with us tonight for this one. Been a very entertaining game thus far. The lone goal came at 13:15 of the first period. Evan Burkhardt for Beaver Dam with assists from Poznansky and Damon. It's the only goal we have thus far. 1-0 Beaver Dam. Now we're in the second. Shot! And that one deflects up and out of play. So we'll have another stoppage. 12:27 left to go in this middle frame. Faceoff's going to come to the right of Vic. For Burkhardt, that was his 22nd goal of the season. He's got 52 points on the year. From the faceoff, it's loose in the circle. Mason Anderson had it knocked off his stick. Jakey picks it up. Tried to go behind the net, but it was knocked down, and now Damon out to center. Poked into the offensive zone by Evan Burkhardt. Burkhardt down low, trying to get it. Leaves it off for Trotter in the corner. Trotter banks it off the wall. And a bouncing puck. Damon got spun around and fell down. Here's Anderson getting by the defense. Shot. What a save! Rebound. Another. That was blocked in front. 2 chances point blank for Oregon, and Vic comes up huge. Clearing attempt kept in. Strakota backhands it down low in the zone. Jakey got checked into the boards by Damon. Now sent up out to center. Deflects high in the air. It'll go back into the Beaver Dam end. Carson Rufner after it. Down low in his own zone. He'll go behind the cage. Banks it off the wall. Strakota went behind him. It's picked up instead by Burkhardt. Skates into the slot. Poked off his stick and knocked away. Here's Dylan Rufner intercepting a clearing attempt. Poznansky now. Centered. Nobody home for the Golden Beavers. But clearing attempt is kept in. And here is Burkhardt centering it. Bouncing puck through the slot. Strakota trying to get a stick on it. Instead, it's cleared out of there by Mason Anderson. Out to center, Jakey across the blue line. Nice job by Shave defensively to take him off the puck. Anderson has it now in the corner. Anderson lost it. And it's played to the right point, but not out of the zone as it's fired down behind the net. It'll bank over to the near side wall. Shave sends it out to Root. Root tried a little touch pass to Poznansky. Now back to Root as they give and go. Root into the offensive zone, still with a puck. Dropped it off for Poznansky. Couldn't get a stick on it, though, as there was a defender right there. Now shot out to center. And no, cleared. Not cleared. Poznansky keeps it. His shot is blocked, and instead it's picked up there by Dish. Ethan Dish lost it at center as he fell down. Poznansky has the loose puck. Poznansky had it poked off his stick, and it's taken instead by Jack Klund. Well, we're on the near side now. This is Andrew Yachman, and brought back into the zone offside. 10-12 to go. In period number 2, it's a 1-0 Beaver Dam lead here against Oregon. That's the girls' score. 30-24, the Beaver Dam girls leading Milton with 3:03 left in the first half down in Milton tonight. That game being heard on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam with Corey Sparks on the play-by-play. And from the face-off at center, played into the Beaver Dam end, now shot back out. It'll go down the ice. And with it there is Karasek. Karasek lost it in the corner. Centering pass bounces up to the blue line and out to center. Carson Rupner fires it back in. Beaver Dam had to touch up, though. We've got 9:44 and counting left in period 2. This is Lindert sending it down into the Golden Beaver end. Xander Stotts. He's okay after being down earlier. Centering pass. Shot. Save made. Vic dives on the rebound and covers up with 9:31 left to play in the second. Oh, Henry Vic has been outstanding here in this one. Made some big saves. Shots on goal right now, even at 13 apiece, as both teams will make changes. Face off in the Golden Beaver end to the right of the netminder Henry Vic. And from the face-off, this is Anderson down behind the net. Sending it up to the blue line. Karasek shot blocked. And it deflects all the way down into the Panthers end. McAlpine out of his net to play it. Poznansky was chasing after it, so he had to fire it back out to center. And now it's center ice. Here comes Jakey into the offense. A nice move past the defender. He got tied up, partially fanned on the shot. Went down. And Vic was able to cover up a rolling puck that came towards the net. And so we have another stoppage. 9:05 to go. in this second period. What do we got here? Another email that just came in. I'll get to that in just a second here as they drop the puck. Sent out to center and actually bounces into the Oregon end. Burkhardt going after it down along the end wall. He gets there first. Burkhardt centered. It was broken up in front nicely by Leatherberry. And now a loose puck, and it's intercepted by Trotter in the high slot. Trotter trying to get a shot off. Instead, he's tied up. He sends it over to Rufner. Right side, fires, redirect in front. Rebound is loose and finally cleared out of there. Oh, my goodness. Here is Damon at center, crossing the blue line. Damon fires. It was blocked and deflects behind the cage. Banked off the boards, up to Rufner at the right point. Looking down low for Burkhardt. Burkhardt back to Trotter. Trotter playing catch with Burkhardt. Burkhardt tried to center, deflects in the air, into the slot, now cleared out of the zone. It'll go all the way down. That's going to be icing. Let's get to that email that just came in here. And this one says, Uncle Andy is watching. Says, awesome job this year, Mike. Well, thank you very much. Even better job, Golden Beavers. Go Rufner boys. And they're cheering for a win. Thank you very much, Uncle Andy, checking in tonight. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send us an email. Love to hear from you. 8:08 to go, second period. Face off to the left of McAlpine. And the puck is loose in the circle. Now a clearing attempt fanned on by Lindert. Lindert getting it up the near half wall to Rotier. Isaac Rotier out at center. Isaac Rotier sends it into the Golden Beaver end, plays it off the end wall. Now gets tied up by Dylan Rufner. This is Strakota. We're taking a whack at it. Puck is still loose behind the net. Now on the doorstep, it trickles through the circle. And centering pass, but broken up and cleared out of the zone. And now it's center ice. Here is Karasek. Firing it ahead, but it was intercepted by Strakota. He gains the line, and is that an offside? I believe so. With 7:28 left to play in the second. Again, a Beaver Dam win, and they clinch no worse than a share of the conference title. An Oregon win tonight, and they will clinch it outright. The conference championship. Panthers win the draw at neutral. Pass ahead off the stick of Lindert as he deflects it down deep into the Beaver Dam end. Here is Root along the half wall, near side. Cross ice pass hit an Oregon skater and deflected high in the air. Now Lindert at center, being hassled by Strakota, sends it ahead into the offensive zone. Andrew Yachman got tied up. Lindert trying to keep it in the zone. He does. Sends it down to the left circle. Yachman off the side of the cage with that shot. And now it'll deflect over to Beaver Dam's Aiden Root. He skates into the Panthers' end. Root, backhanded pass and actually went behind the intended target, Strakota. Here come the Panthers at center, but a loose puck is intercepted and now sent right back in, rimmed around the boards. And McAlpine behind the net plays it over to the corner on the far side. Pass ahead now. And clearing attempt, it's kept in by Poznansky. Rolled off his stick, though. Then he gets it back. Poznansky behind the net. Over to Trotter. Trotter back to Mason in the corner. Centering pass. Shot! And that one, stick save made by McAlpine. Another blast by Rufner. That one just missed. And out at center ice, here's Shave. Couple of great chances there for the Golden Beavers. Look out as Shave, having trouble with the puck, turned it over in his own zone. It's loose behind the cage. As we approach the 6-minute mark and counting of the second period, puck deflects back into the Panther end. Karasek will have to go back and pick it up, and he backhands it over to Brock Buskogger. Buskogger sends it out to center, but a little bit too far for Owen Tauschik. Now here's Trotter leaving it off for Burkhardt. Gains the line. Burkhardt, left side, fires, shot blocked. He sends the puck behind the net. Karasek will pick it up down low. Here's Karasek. They get it out to center, right onto the stick of Anderson. Anderson through traffic, into the slot. Poked off his stick, but a shot, and that goes over the top of the net as it was loose in the slot. And now a pass up to the left point for Buskogger. Buskogger sending it into the corner, but Beaver Dam picks it off there, and they'll deflect it high in the air and out to center for Karasek. He'll fire it right back into the Golden Beaver end. Shave has it down there. Shave along the end boards, banks it off the boards out to Burkhart. We got a 2-on-1 the other way. Burkhart, left side. Burkhart centers, but a little bit wide of the intended target, Damon, who was cutting towards the net. And now here comes Jakey with speed into the offensive zone. Jakey fires. That one deflects out of play as it goes above the plexiglass and out of play with 4:50 left to play in this second period. And the score remains 1-0 in favor of Beaver Dam. Another email came in from our friend Eric. Eric says, come on, Golden Beavers, let's get this win. Eric, thank you very much for checking in with us tonight. sports@dailydodge.com is where you can do that. Panthers win the draw. Fired shot right in on Vic, who covers up. And another stoppage with 4:47 left to go. Second period. Beaver Dam wins the draw in its own zone. They're going to get it out to center. And right onto the stick of Damon, who had it knocked away when he crossed the blue line. Now it's center ice. Here is Poznansky. Poznansky gains the blue line. Skating left side, stops at the top of the circle, plays it to the wall. Now behind the net, it skips past the stick of Aiden Root. Really tied up there in the corner on the right side. Sent back the other way, going after it. Dawson Peterson for Oregon. Gets it out to center, and there is Lindert waiting for it. Lindert brings it across the blue line and sends it down low in the Beaver Dam zone. Lindert got there before Xander Stotts did. Skates to the right circle, fires, and that one goes wide. There's Burkhart, but he couldn't get a stick on it as Dawson Peterson played it. Now a loose puck as Peterson got tied up. It's fired out to center, but right onto the stick of Karasek, who sends it back to his own blue line for Buskogger. Brock Buskogger sends it ahead, but that one off the stick of Dawson Peterson, went up in the air, hit the ceiling, and that's out of play. So we'll have a stoppage with 3:40 left to go, second period. Shots on goal, 15 apiece. 15-15 at this juncture. And the face-off at center ice just outside the Beaver Dam blue line. Back into the Panther end it goes. And here's a clearing attempt kept in. Burkhart with a shot and a save made by McAlpine. Here's Jakey. And across the blue line. Nice move. Past a couple defenders. Fires, but it goes behind the net. Banks off the boards. Clearing attempt is knocked down and kept in. It deflects into the slot and cleared out of there. And now here's Damon at center. Damon crosses the blue line. Damon lost the puck in the left circle. Now Jakey has it as he skates down behind his own net. Tied up there and he lost the puck. Got stripped. Here is Trotter. Pass behind him. And a collision in the corner as the puck goes to the far side. Karasek gets tied up there. And instead it's Beaver Dam picking it up. Burkhart tried to center. Shot. Save made. The net is off the magnets and they blow the whistle. With 2:44 left to play in this second period. So we'll have both teams making some changes and a face-off coming up here in the Oregon zone. To the right of McAlpine with 2:44 left to play in the second. Beaver Dam wins the draw. Rufner in the high slot fires, and that one deflects up and out. Well, not out of play, but it's still in play in the behind the net. Root tried to backhand it to Strakota, sends it up to the blue line, but it's going to go out to center as Rufner and his brother Carson and Dylan Rufner both went back to get it. Out at center ice, bouncing puck. Strakota tried to get there, but Lindert instead brings it into the Golden Beaver end. Loose puck. Strakota has it. He starts the other way. And we've got a whistle. We had a collision behind the play, and we're going to have a penalty here. And I believe this is going to go on Beaver Dam's Dylan Rufner. And it will for tripping, it looks like. So it's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Oregon Panthers. This is their first power play of the evening. Brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Panthers, who trail 1-0, 2:16 left in period number 2. Face-off coming to the left of Henry Vick. They had to fix the scoreboard here. They had a minute and a half for the penalty. No, it's a 2-minute minor. They still haven't fixed that. That's all right. It happens sometimes. Well, they're just going to reset it is what they're going to do. So we're just waiting to drop the puck. Yeah, now they've got it. 2 minutes on the board. There's the Bronx cheer from the fans, and they drop the puck.
Beaver Dam penalty on number 6, Dylan Rufner. Time in the penalty, 14:44. Rufner, 2 minutes for tripping at 14:44.
There you have it, Rufner for tripping. McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Panthers. Rising shot goes over the top of the net. Jakey couldn't get there. Instead, it's picked up by the Beavers and cleared out to center, and it'll actually trickle back into the Panthers' end. And here is Anderson coming out of his own zone, sends it ahead. Brought into the Beaver Dam zone by Dawson Peterson. Skates behind the net. Centered, shot, save made, Vic. Rebound is cleared to the corner. And now up to the blue line where Lindert has it. Lindert sending it down low. Jakey corrals the bouncing puck. Into the left circle he goes. Fires right in on Vic. Save made. Rebound is loose. Cleared to the corner. Swatted at by Strakota, and he's able to clear. He gets it out to center and then back into the Panther zone. They'll have to regroup there. Lindert ahead to Jakey. There's 47 seconds left in the penalty on Beaver Dam's Dylan Rufner. Here is Lindert. Centers, shot right in on Vic. Makes the save on the blast by Jakey. And the clock is stopped now. 54 seconds left in the second period and 37 seconds remaining in that McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Oregon Panthers. Face off to the right of Vic. Behind the net, Peterson. To the right circle, shot. Save made by Vic, and he covers up. Down to half a minute left in the man advantage for the Panthers. 46.3 seconds left in the period. We'll have a face-off in the Golden Beaver end. Beaver Dam leads it 1-0. Oregon trying to tie this thing up with the extra skater. They win the offensive zone face-off. Here's Anderson, tried to center to Lindert. He skates into the corner after it was deflected right back to him. Here's a pass. Jakey from a tough angle. Shot save made by Vic. Another shot might have been blocked in front. This is Jakey. Down to about 7 seconds left in the man advantage. It's poked out to center. Poznanski after it. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Here's Poznanski. Centered, but Root couldn't catch up to it and get a shot off. Penalty's over. We're back to 5 skaters aside. 12 seconds left in the period. Here comes Jakey into the offensive zone. Gets by one defender and actually lost the puck because it was poked away by Damon. Now here's Anderson. 4 seconds left. In the corner. Centers. Hopped over the stick of a teammate, and that's going to do it for the end of the second period. And we finished the second period just like we finished the first, with Beaver Dam leading by the score of 1-0. We will step aside for a break. We'll come back. We'll have our intermission report. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Hey, it's it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Is selling your home like a walk in the park? If you were in Central Park at 2 a.m. maybe. Chris Kladowski Real Estate. When it is time to sell, be it due to loss or love, growth or downsizing, staying near or going far, there are 3 basic steps. List it, sell it, move on. The steps are made simple by working with a trusted real estate advisor. Our family team is with you every step of the way, making those 3 steps as smooth and fun as possible. Kladowski Real Estate. We look forward to serving you.
The teams at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service are growing and adding service technicians and auto lube technicians. Work in a clean shop environment with a fun and friendly team that is committed to excellence and customer satisfaction. Competitive pay based on experience, full benefits, including health, dental, 401k. Join the growing team at Beaver Dam and Mayville Tire and Service. Find full job postings on Facebook or visit either location to submit your resume.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care, 920-356-8860.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
And welcome back inside the Family Center. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. 2 periods of play in the books here in this Badger Large Conference tilt. And at the end of 2, it is still Beaver Dam 1 and Oregon nothing. Tonight's game brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM in Beaver Dam, and White Construction. A reminder here while we have a moment that coming up this Thursday on Daily Dodge TV, we've got Beaver Dam High School boys basketball for you. On Thursday night, the Beaver Dam boys host Watertown across the street at the Field House. We'll be on the air, our Daily Dodge TV video stream, with a pregame show at 7 o'clock on Thursday, and the tip time set for 7:15. And what else do we have here on Thursday? We're going to have, well, that's the only game we got on Thursday, I guess, huh? Or it says Beaver Dam girls at Milton. They're at Milton tonight. So do we have another game Thursday? I think that was a typo on the schedule. Well, I know that Beaver Dam boys host Watertown, so we know we have that for you. And then looking ahead to Friday night on Daily Dodge TV, we've got the Beaver Dam girls basketball team hosting Wanakee, and that'll be simulcast on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Again, 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 for the opening tip. So just the Watertown game Thursday? Okay, that was just a typo that was accidentally on there. That's no big deal. It happens. So that's what we've got coming up later this week on our Good Karma Brands platform of stations. But a 1-0 game here as Beaver Dam leads Oregon after 2. There were no goals scored in that second period. The only goal of the game came at the 13:15 mark of the first period. Evan Burkhart with assists from Mason Poznansky and Boston Damon. And that goal came on a delayed penalty call to Oregon. Beaver Dam had pulled the goalie, Vic, for the extra skater, and they scored. And that's the only goal of the game, 1-0. No scoring in the second period. Shots on goal in the second period. Beaver Dam with 6 for a 2-period total of 17. Oregon had 14 shots in the second period for a 2-period total of 21. Saves in the period. It was Henry Vick stopping all 14 shots he faced. He stopped all 21 shots he's seen in the game. And Nate McAlpine has been really, really good. He stopped all 6 shots he saw in the second period. He has stopped 16 of the 17 shots he has faced in the game. There was only 1 penalty in the second period. That was a 2-minute minor on Beaver Dam. So each team has taken 1 penalty in the game for 2 minutes. Neither team has scored on the man advantage. And we sit at 1-0. Beaver Dam with the lead over Oregon after 2. I mentioned this is the final conference game of the year for Beaver Dam. After tonight, they will play in the Groundhog Tournament at Sun Prairie this Friday and Saturday. Then next week, Tuesday, they've got a non-conference game here at home against Onalaska. We'll be broadcasting that game next week on Daily Dodge TV. And then they close out the regular season February 8th with a home game against Whitefish Bay. Whitefish Bay, that's Charlie Dern's alma mater there. We're going to play Whitefish Bay next week. Meanwhile, the Oregon Panthers, after tonight, they will play, actually tomorrow, they play again tomorrow at McFarland, a non-conference game. And then next week, Tuesday, they'll wrap it up in the regular season with their final conference game against Wanakee. And then Thursday, February 8th, a home game against Verona. 1-0, Beaver Dam in front of Oregon after 2. We'll take another break. Let's take another 3-minute break. Back in 3 on Daily Dodge TV.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today, 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
One to nothing, Beaver Dam in front of Oregon, as we are just minutes away from the start of the third period, alongside my videographer and engineer Charlie Dern. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. I was talking with head coach Doug Kraft before the game, and Beaver Dam head coach Doug Kraft said to me, he goes, well, potentially could be a high-scoring game tonight. Well, through 2 periods of play, that's kind of been thrown by the wayside. It's 1 to nothing. But he also did make a comment that rings true. And he said tonight's game is going to feature 2 of the best goaltenders in the state. And that is a big reason why this game is 1 to nothing, is because both goaltenders have played exceptionally well. Shots on goal in the game right now, 21-17 in favor of Oregon. Henry Vick has stopped all 21 shots he's faced. And as I mentioned, Nate McAlpine stopping 16 of the 17 shots he's seen for Oregon. So yeah, that's the real reason that we're 1 to nothing. A real big reason is those 2 goaltenders have played very, very well, standing on their heads really at times in this one. Well, staff and students of the Beaver Dam Unified School District value our community, and they know that giving back matters. All of our schools are actively engaged with the community, and our staff and students provide thousands of hours in community service each year. From staff and students at our elementary schools to clubs, organizations, and teams at our middle and high schools, we are learning together and giving back together because it's the right thing to do. I was looking to see if I could find a score update from the Beaver Dam girls basketball game. They're playing down at Milton tonight. Corey Sparks calling that game over on our sister station, 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And Beaver Dam was up early, I should say, with about maybe 4 minutes to go in the first half. They were up in that game, but I have not seen a score update since. But if I do get one, of course, I will pass it along to you. I kind of have the feelers out there on social media, and it's bound to come along here at some point or another. But we're going to have the Beaver Dam girls on Daily Dodge TV this Friday night when they host Wanakee at the Fieldhouse. 7:15 tip, pregame show starting at 7 o'clock. And as I mentioned, on Thursday night, it's the Beaver Dam boys basketball team here on Daily Dodge TV as they host Watertown, 7:15 tip. And again, our pregame show on the video stream starts at 7 o'clock. I'll be back with you for both of those basketball games Thursday and Friday. No rest for me this week. Actually, there is a little rest because last week I announced 4 games. I've only got 3 this week, so I guess I am slacking a little bit here. But no, it's been a lot of fun as we get you ready for the start of period number 3 here. Teams coming back out onto the ice. Of course, they switch it up once again in period number 3. Oregon will skate left to right in the third period. Beaver Dam again skating right to left. Across your Daily Dodge TV screen, sports@dailydodge.com. If you'd like to chime in with an email during the third period, we'd love to hear from you. We have several come in already during the broadcast tonight. You've still got time. Email box is open all game long. sports@dailydodge.com. So here we go, third period. Beaver Dam with a win clinches no worse than a share of the conference title. If Oregon rallies and wins this game, they'll win the conference championship outright. All right, third period getting underway. Anderson versus Trotter on the faceoff. And now Mason Anderson going back to his bench to get some instructions. So will Joa Trotter. We have a little bit of a momentary delay here. We had this happen at the
period. It's Rock County 2, Beaver Dam 0.
That's a girls hockey score they just passed along. Rock County leading the Beaver Dam girls by the score of 2-0. That game is in the second period, I believe, is what Big Jer said. So again, we had a delay to start the third period the other night when we were here for the She Dam Anchor game. Beaver Dam playing Sheboygan last Friday night. Something to do with the ice, maybe. So we're in a delay mode once again. I'm not really sure what the issue is here, but we'll hopefully resume play very shortly. But that's what we've got right now, is a little bit of a delay here to the start of the third period. Good crowd on hand here tonight. At Beaver Dam student section in full force. They're on their feet. They don't sit down. Why they even charge them for a seat when they don't use it? But no, they've been loud and boisterous all season long. Good support from the home fans. Folks from Oregon made the trip up here as well. Beaver Dam trying to win back-to-back conference championships. They, of course, were champs of the Badger East a year ago. And would like to add another banner here to the Family Center wall if they can. 1-0, Beaver Dam leads Oregon. And tell you what, why don't we step away here while we're in a delay. Let's take a 1 minute break if we can there, Charlie. We'll take a 1 minute break, come back after this on Daily Dodge TV.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hey, just like that, we've started the third period. I was correct. They were waiting for the ice to dry, and that's why we had that delay, but third period is now underway. The new Zamboni here at the Family Center is on back order. The old one's having a little bit of trouble, and here's a 2-on-1 developing for Oregon. Here's Jakey across the line, fires right in on Vic. He makes the save, and a stoppage 25 seconds into the third period with Beaver Dam leading Oregon 1-0. But yeah, they're going to get a new Zamboni here. This one has been around a long time, the old one, and they were just waiting for the ice to dry. All right, now we're ready for a face-off to the left of Vic. Beaver Dam wins the draw. Strakota sends it off the far boards out to center, but right onto the stick of Jack Klun. He sends it in once again to the offensive zone, but there's Strakota. Ahead out to neutral ice, there's Damon across the Oregon blue line. Left side, centered, and that one failed to connect. Now here's Jakey, back the other way. Gets past the defender, fires, he scores! Andrew Jakey ties it for Oregon, 51 seconds into the third period. This game is all knotted at 1 apiece on a goal by Andrew Jakey. And for Jakey, that's his 40th goal of the year. And we are back to even. So from the face-off at center, played back into the Golden Beaver end. Rimmed around the boards. Out to center comes Poznanski.
Their goal scored by number 6, Andrew Jakey. Assist to number 5, Mason Anderson. Time of the goal, 51 seconds. Jakey from Anderson at 51 seconds.
I think he meant Damon. I could be wrong. No, he meant Damon, not Anderson. Mason Anderson is number 5 for Oregon. So the assist goes to Boston Damon. In a centering attempt as Linder tried to push it ahead to Isaac Rotier, but now back the other way, Poznanski. And his shot blocked as he went into the slot, and it's taken out of there by Klun. Klun, they get it out to center ice, and it's on the stick now of Dawson Peterson. Rink-wide pass deflects up in the air into the Beaver Dam end. Loose near the slot, and cleared but not out. Rising shot off the paddle of the stick of Vic, and it goes out of play behind the netting, and we have a stoppage. 14:57 left to play in this third period. 1-1 now. Oregon tied it 51 seconds into the frame. Face off to the right of Vic. It's rimmed around the boards. This is Boston Damon. Getting it out to neutral. Burkhart collided with a defender. Trotter after it in the offensive zone, centered. And this is a backhanded shot. Burkhart scores! He picked up a loose puck, fired a backhander, and it's 2-1 Beaver Dam with 14:41 to go in the game. That's his second of the night. How about that? We went a long time with nothing, and now we've had 2 goals in less than 2.5 minutes here to start the third period. 2-1. Beaver Dam now leads this game, but still a long way to go. 14:41 remains in the third. So this is far from over. But a great response by the Golden Beavers after Oregon had tied it. This play now.
Beaver Dam goal! Scored by number 20, Evan Burkhart. Assist to number 8, Joe Trotter. And number 4, Braden Strakota. Time of the goal, 2:19. Burkhart from Trotter and Strakota at 2:19.
All right, so there you have it. As play continues in the Oregon end. Rimmed around to the near side. Here is a shot by Strakota. Rebounds loose in the slot and cleared out of there. Play continues now in the Beaver Dam end, and we had a whistle. And we had some action going on behind the play. And we're going to have a penalty called on Oregon, which is going to put Beaver Dam on the power play. Golden Beavers lead it 2-1, and right now, with that 2-1 lead, they've got a chance to add to it as Mason Anderson goes to the box. For Oregon, it's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Golden Beavers, a 2-minute minor on Anderson with 13:54 to play. Beaver Dam wins the draw in the offensive zone. Burkhart fires and a save made by McAlpine.
On number 5, Mason Anderson, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 3:06. Anderson, 2 minutes for roughing at 3:06. Beaver Dam is on the power play.
And play continues in the Golden Beaver end. Here's Poznanski starting out to center ice. Through traffic, gains the line, fires, goes wide of the cage. Got his own rebound, fired from a short side, and save made by McAlpine. This is Burkhart through the left circle. Burkhart skating around. Tried to center it. It was blocked. Burkhart fell down going after the puck. It's sent up to the blue line, but not out. It's kept in by Strakota. His shot is partially blocked. Loose in the slot. Damon, and he tried to center it on the weak side for Burkhart, looking for the hat trick, and he was not able to get a clean shot off. And now Trotter fires it rink wide. There is Burkhart. Burkhart into the corner. It's loose in front and cleared all the way down the ice. We're down to 48 seconds and counting left in this McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Golden Beavers, who lead it 2-1. Poznanski into the zone, offensive zone, left side, gets by the traffic, fires from the high slot, bouncing puck, hit traffic in front, still loose, Burkhart going after it, but instead it's taken out of the zone by Jakey. Back the other way, shorthanded Jakey. He fires, save made by Vick. On the shorthanded chance by Jakey, there's Shave ahead to Poznanski. 22 seconds left in the power play for the Golden Beavers. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings man advantage. Here is Damon. Shot was partially blocked. Shave now sends it wide of the cage from just inside the blue line. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. Back up to Shave. Shave fires it left side. And over skating it was Aiden Root. It's rimmed around the boards and out to center, and now the penalty's over. So we're both teams at full strength now. And Beaver Dam throws it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call, actually, on the Golden Beavers. Going to bring a face-off back into the Beaver Dam end with 11:38 to go in the third. Hey, my sister Lori just emailed from the Twin Cities, says, seeing all that green and gold brings back memories of the glory days of Park Center versus Osseo hockey up in Minnesota. Good luck, Golden Beavers, from my sister Lori, checking in tonight. Hi, Lori. How you doing? Thanks for the email, by the way. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to check in, like my sister Lori. Say hi to Maisie for me, Lori. All right, so play continues in the Beaver Dam end, and Strakota brings it out to center. His pass was knocked down. He's able to recover and send it into the Oregon zone, but Beaver Dam was going for some changes, and now back at center, here comes Anderson. Mason Anderson knocked off his stick out to neutral. We have exactly 11 minutes left in this third period, 2-1. Beaver Dam leads. There's a turnover at center. Here's Strakota in across the blue line, fires, hit the post. And now back the other way, Anderson picking up a puck into the offensive zone, skates behind the Beaver net, tried to wrap around, he was taken down, but, well, no call, they say. And chasing back into his own zone, Karasek will play it in the corner. Pass ahead went off the stick of Ethan Dish. Karasek now ahead, goes by Dish, and back into the Golden Beaver end where Xander Stotts will chase it down. rims it around. And it's going to trickle to the blue line, but kept in and sent down low for Shave down there. Shave. Send it around the boards. Shot from the left point. Stick save made by Vic. And here is Damon ahead to Burkhart. Looking for the hat trick. Burkhart fires, and that one just missed. He was looking for number 3 right there. And speaking of number 3, here's a shot save made by Vic on the blast by John McKenzie. He'll hang on. We've got a stoppage with 9:53 left to go in period number 3. Beaver Dam 2, Oregon 1. Beaver Dam trying to clinch no worse than a share of the conference title. With a win here tonight, Oregon wants it outright if they can rally for victory here tonight. All right, this is Klun. Klun kept it in, banks it off the plexiglass. Into the corner on the near side. Up to the right point. Shot. Redirect in front, but it goes wide, and Strakota rims it around the boards. Poked out to center. Nice job by Burkhart. Sent right back the other way. Near the Beaver Dam blue line, it's tied up. And this is Lindert into the offensive zone. He lost it going through traffic. Banked off the far wall. And now we've got a whistle as the puck went up and out of play. 9:13 to go in this third period. And we have actually a penalty, it looks like, being called here. Do we not? We do. This came after the play. But it would appear Lindert's going to the box. We'll get the call here momentarily, but it's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Beaver Dam as they win the draw in the offensive zone. Damon fires. Where is it? It's covered up by McAlpine. Face off in the Oregon end. McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Golden Beavers. Looking to get some separation here with 9:07 to go. Leading 2-1. Face off to the right of McAlpine. Won by the Panthers. They clear the zone.
Oregon penalty on number 7, Easton Lindert. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of penalty 7:47. Lindert, 2 minutes for slashing at 7:47. Beaver Dam is on the power play.
And a shot by Jakey, shorthanded, and a save made by Vic. Skating out to center and back into the offensive zone with speed. That was Poznanski, but it rolled off his stick. He never got a clean shot off. And now they'll get a clear. Will the Panthers? It rolled off the stick of Jakey, and Vic had to come way out of the net to play it because Jakey was coming in all alone. Pass that goes up and out of play. It hit the stick of Boston Damon and deflected high in the air, hit the ceiling, and we'll have a stoppage with 8:25 left to play in this third period. Still 71 seconds left in the man advantage for the Golden Beavers. Face-off is actually going to be out at center ice, just outside the Oregon blue line. Burkhart will take the draw. Beaver Dam wins the draw, and they send it right in. They're still on the power play here. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. And Damon got the puck centered. He scores into an open net. It's a power play goal for Damon. And Beaver Dam now leads 3-1 with 8:15 to go in regulation. So Damon makes it 3-1 in favor of the Golden Beavers. But he was in the right spot to take the centering pass, and there was a pretty much an open net to fire into, and he didn't miss. For Damon, that would be his 19th goal of the year. Burkhart with now 20 23 goals after his 2 earlier. But Beaver Dam's got a 2-goal cushion, and they score on a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play to make it 3-1. Just over 8 minutes left as Oregon sends it into the offensive zone off the faceoff.
Beaver Dam power play goal! Scored by number 5, Boston Damon. Assist to number 8, Joa Trotter. Time of the goal, 7:45. Damon from Trotter at 7:45, power play goal.
So play continues now. Trotter has a pair of assists in this game now. Damon, besides the goal, he also has 2 assists in this game tonight. Beaver Dam controlling its center. Strakota banks it off the boards into the Oregon zone where Leatherberry picks it up, fires it up towards the blue line. Kept in, though, momentarily, now shot back out, and here is Anderson. Mason Anderson into the Beaver Dam end. Got turned around, lost the puck, picked up by Poznansky. Mason Poznansky, 3-on-2 the other way. Poznansky, right side, had it knocked off his stick. And this is Rotier sending it ahead for Anderson. No, beg your pardon, Jakey. Nice play by Strakota to take the puck away from the very dangerous Andrew Jakey. Play continues in the corner. And here's a little, well, I thought it was going to be a wraparound try. They send it up towards the blue line. Shot that hit traffic. Rebound, hit the post. Another shot. That one goes wide. Oh, my goodness. Could have been a 1-goal game again, but a shot rifled off the post a moment ago. Another shot, another save, Vic. Rebound. It's cleared to the corner. And now here's Lindert. Trying to go through traffic. Shoots. Save made, but a delayed penalty coming up here on Beaver Dam. We've got a delayed penalty. McAlpine heading to the bench for the extra skater. Shot. Save made by Vic, but he couldn't corral the rebound. This is Lindert up to the blue line. Delayed call on Beaver Dam. Shot in on Vic. Trying to cover up. He does dive on it, and that'll force the stoppage with 6:10 to go in the third period. It's going to be a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Oregon Panthers, just what the doctor ordered for Oregon, as they are trailing by 2 with just over 6 minutes to go. Aiden Root will head to the penalty box. And this is a big opportunity for the Panthers. And they're going to call timeout. So we have a timeout brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Let's take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV.
When it comes to a winning lineup, turn to the selection of new and pre-owned vehicles at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam. Their team goes the extra mile to provide a winning experience, from hassle-free financing options to exceptional customer service. It's like having a dedicated cheering section cheering you on in every step of the vehicle purchase. Give the team at Napleton GM in Beaver Dam a call at 920-885-3301 or visit napleton151.com and find new roads with their winning inventory.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for Your Home for the best sales, service, and selection.
All right, here we go. Beaver Dam called their timeout a moment ago. Now off the timeout, back to live action. Face-off in the Golden Beaver end to the left of Henry Vick. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for Oregon, trailing by 2. And they win the draw in the offensive zone. They're centering pass into the high slot. Lindert shot blocked.
And Aiden Root, 2 minutes for interference. Time on the penalty, 10:50. Root, 2 minutes for interference at 10:50. Panthers are on the power play.
And they bring it back into the Beaver Dam, and Jakey skating right side, down low behind the net, over to the left circle. Jakey drops it off for Lindert in the high slot, moves in, fires. Save made, rebound is loose, cleared to the end wall, and picked up there by Peterson. Peterson going to the far side wall, but gets by everybody, and now Short-handed back out to center comes Strakota. He'll take it across the blue line. Shot save made by McAlpine on a short-handed blast by Strakota. Here come the Panthers on the power play for the next 70 seconds still. Mason Anderson rims it around. There's Jakey at the half wall on the far side. Jakey settling down the puck. Sending it to Lindert now. Lindert through the left circle, moving in. Backhanded shot save made by Vic, and he does not allow a rebound there. He'll cover up with 5:08 left to go in the game and 50 seconds remaining in the McKinstry's Home Furnishings power play for the Panthers. Face off to the right of Henry Vic. Oregon wins the draw. Jakey at the left point. Moving to the high slot, fires, and that rebound goes, after the save made by Vic, goes straight up in the air, hits the roof. Now what does Benny the Beaver say? Quick with the stick is Henry Vic. He had Benny the Beaver here last Friday night, was my guest analyst if you were tuned into the broadcast against Sheboygan. Beaver Dam gets a clear all the way down the ice. We're down to 43 seconds and counting left in the penalty on Beaver Dam's Aiden Root for interference. 4:47 and counting left in the third period. 3-1 Beaver Dam in front by a deuce. Jakey, drop pass. Sent around the boards back to Jakey. He actually lets it go by. Lindert behind the cage. And a shot from a tough angle by Buskogger. And that one, I think Vic got a piece of it deflected over to the corner. Now up to Lindert. Lindert inside the blue line, left side pass, shot, save made by Vic. Rebound was loose, cleared, and it will get out of the zone. 10 seconds left in the penalty on Root. Here's Lindert back across the blue line, left side, and he will skate behind the net. Tried to center it. Penalties over to Root. We're back to 5 skaters aside. Now a shot. That one, I don't know if it got in on Vic or it hit traffic, deflected wide. So both teams at full strength now with under 4 minutes left in the game. And racing out Burkhardt, but boy, McAlpine had to come all the way out towards the blue line to prevent what would have been a partial breakaway for Beaver Dam. And here is Peterson. Sending it down to the corner for Jakey. Tried to go back to Peterson, but he was skating right by it. Now here's Poznansky out to center on the right wing side. And he fanned on a pass as he crossed the blue line. I think that's going to be offside on the Golden Beavers. We're down to 3:33 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal in the game, 39-27 in favor of Oregon. But where it matters is the goal tally. It's 3-1, Beaver Dam leading in that department with 3:33 to go in this one. A Beaver Dam win, they clinch no worse than a share of the conference title. Here's Burkhardt. Over skating a puck inside the Oregon blue line. It's out to center ice. A couple players got tangled up. Beaver Dam will regroup in its own zone with Boston. Damon blanks it off the plexiglass, but he didn't get it out, though. Kept in, though. And down after it is Rotier. Centered it, but nobody home. And a clearing attempt again is going to be backhanded down deep into the zone by Klum, but then sent right back out. This is Jack Klum. Fires and a rising shot in on Vic, who gloves that one like a center fielder and hangs on with 2:57 to go in this one. Some personnel changes being made here by both sides, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Henry Vic. He's been nothing short of spectacular tonight. Just the one goal allowed early in the third. Shot, and he saw that one, even though he's partially screened. Gloves that one for another stoppage. Another face-off to the left of Henry Vic. And from the face-off, played to the end wall. Lindert trying to chase it down on that far side. Overskated it. Root hassling him. Now Lindert picks it up again. And he got tied up, and Root takes it out of the pile and gets it to Strakota out at center. Now to Poznansky. In across the blue line. Skating right side. Centering pass. There's Root. Root got tied up, lost the puck, and I think it was shot back. It was shot back in, but it would have been offside had Beaver Dam touched it. They'll have to tag up. And Oregon at center, but a loose puck bounced off the boards by the blue line. And here is Karasek ahead now to Lindert. Gets in the Beaver Dam end. Cross ice pass over to Mason Anderson. Anderson centers. And that was Jakey on the left doorstep trying to redirect. And collision at center. Poznansky went down, lost the puck. So did Dawson Peterson. And now Poznansky, after he got back up, gets it and sends it right back in. And we've got a empty net as the goaltender McAlpine has been pulled. We've got 1 minute and 51 seconds left in period number 3. It's 3-1 Beaver Dam, and Oregon has pulled the goaltender because they need 2 to tie. And now Oregon wants to talk about it. They're going to call their timeout. So let's take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute on Daily Dodge TV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
And along with my videographer and engineer, Charlie Dern, Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV. 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the third period. Beaver Dam leads Oregon 3-1 in this Badger Large Conference boys hockey game. Oregon has pulled their goaltender with an offensive zone faceoff. It'll come to the left of Beaver Dam netminder Henry Vick. So an empty net for Oregon. They've got an extra skater on, needing 2 to tie. Beaver Dam wins the faceoff in their own zone. And they go cross ice out to center. It's going to go back into the Oregon end. And Burkhardt after it, and he hit the post as he tried to go tap it in for the hat trick, and another chance that's blocked in front. And now Strakota firing it in from center, but there was a defender there to keep it out of the zone, or keep it out of the net, I should say. Here is Anderson. Drop pass, picked up at the left point by Klun. They work it down low. Again, an empty net here with 1 minute 19 to go. Shot, save made by Vick. Rebound loose in the slot, still loose. Whack at it, and a shot, they score! That is Mason Anderson from the right side. And this game is not over. It's now 3-2. Beaver Dam still in front, but only by a goal now with 1 minute 13 left. But they were peppering the Beaver Dam net with shots. And Anderson found himself with a puck on the right side all alone and was able to bury it. So now the goaltender back out there, McAlpine, but we'll see how long he lasts, because they still need one more to tie. 3-2 now.
Number 5, Mason Anderson. Assistant number 14, Isaac Rodier. And number 7, Easton Lindert. Time of the goal, 15:47. Anderson from Roder and Lindert at 15:47.
All right, under a minute left in the third period. And again, Oregon has pulled the goaltender. They put him back out for the face-off at center, but as soon as they won the draw, got possession, he raced right to the bench. And now it's a 3-2 Beaver Dam lead, 50 seconds to go. Face-off to the left of Henry Vick. Again, empty net for Oregon. They've got an extra skater. Shot right in on Vick. He saw it all the way, and he covers up. It's never easy, is it, folks? It's just never easy. Beaver Dam's up 2. You're thinking, things look pretty good, and then now we're in a dogfight. Face off to the left of Vick. Again, Oregon wins the draw. Another shot, redirect in front, and it goes wide and cleared out. And it's going to go all the way down, and this will be icing? No, there's no icing here. 35 seconds left in the game. A pass ahead to Lindert. He gains the Beaver Dam line. Fires, that goes wide of the cage. It'll be kept in at the point by Klun. Sends it to the half wall, down low. 23 seconds left. 1 goal game. And sent to the blue line. Klun, cross ice. Leatherberry, shot blocked. 13 seconds left. There's a shot from the left doorstep. Hit traffic in front. 6 seconds left. 4 seconds. Tied up in the corner. Shot. Blocked, and that'll do it. This one is over. And for the second year in a row, the Beaver Dam boys hockey team can call themselves conference champions. The Golden Beavers clinch a share of the conference title with an exciting 3-2 win over the Oregon Panthers. What a game and what a finish. But Beaver Dam has another conference championship. And boy, this one was fun to watch, wasn't it, folks? And now the handshake line here. So Beaver Dam now will finish no worse than tied for the conference championship. As they win, they now are 8-2 in the Badger Large. Oregon is now 7-2. Oregon has 1 conference game remaining. So as long as Oregon wins that, they will share the conference title with the Golden Beavers. But Beaver Dam can do no worse than a share with this win tonight. What a game. Let's do this. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll get you ready for our post-game show. We'll have Doug Kraft up here, head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll get his thoughts on this one, on an exciting 3-2 winner, Beaver Dam over Oregon. Let's take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV.
The comfort in your home is too important to trust to just anyone. With over 75 years in the industry, Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to bring our community the heating and cooling services you deserve. Expect nothing short of excellence in service, installation, and 24/7 emergency service. As a premier Lennox dealer, we carry the best in equipment to bring you and your home peace of mind. Schedule your annual maintenance or claim your free in-home estimate today. 920-485-4883. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate, plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Happy New Year from our family to yours at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam. Now let's celebrate with the Start of Something New sales event featuring 15% off in-stock 23 Grand Cherokees and Dodge Durangos. That's up to $9,400 in savings on the best SUVs in the market. Last call for the iconic Hemi engine on the classic Dodge Charger and Challenger with $3,000 off brand new Charger Daytonas and the hard-to-find Sublime Green Challenger Scat Pack for under $55,000. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
In today's financial markets, you will find all your needs met at Park Village Shopping Center. Time is right for a home equity line of credit. The folks at Horicon Bank can make those home remodel dreams a reality. Searching for sound financial advice? Kevin Smith of Edward Jones will help you make sense of your investments. Kevin knows the market inside and out. Nightberry Title meets all your title needs, from commercial to residential. The team at Nightberry is your partner for success. This is why you hear people say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
Park Village Shopping Center.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement, online at hometownglass.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all Beaver Dam athletes. While at home watching high school sports, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Welcome you into our post-game show here on Daily Dodge TV. Mike Tronson with you. And the Golden Beavers can call themselves conference champs for the second year in a row. Beaver Dam, a 3-2 winner over Oregon in dramatic fashion here tonight. I'm joined by Doug Kraft. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Doug, congratulations to you and your staff, your players, on another conference championship. Put it into words for me. What does this mean for you?
Well, it's always our first goal, right? And we set out at the beginning of the season, the very first time we're stretching out, and we say the expectation here is that we play for conference championships, and we're going to pursue that goal until we're mathematically out of it. No matter what year it is, no matter what players are on our team, that's our first goal. It sets you up for a season of success, and, you know, so much more can come out of it than just winning the conference championship. It sets you up for seeding. It sets you up for confidence. The best part about conference play is, and being a champion in conference, is that it wasn't one game or one tournament. It's a full season of multiple games. In this case, this year's version of the Badger Conference was 10, and we went 8-2. And I kind of thought that two losses maybe would be one too many, but this year it's guaranteed us at least a share.
And you go out there and do it tonight against a team that, you know, they're a really good team. Mm-hmm. And, of course, they were at state a year ago. And, my goodness, we talked about the competitive nature of this conference. So to go 8-2 in this league, that's saying something right there.
Yeah, and, you know, we've been tied with Oregon pretty much since the season started, and the fact that we got both of the head-to-head matchups makes me feel really good. Monona Grove played a heck of a game when they came in here and beat us, and the other loss was too. Can you remind me, Mike? I'm full of euphoria right
the
now.
Sheboygan loss?
No, that wasn't
the conference loss.
Yeah.
Oh, the conference loss? Well, we can look that up here. Wait. Just happened to have it. So
it was Wanakee.
Wanakee
the other day.
Yeah, the other day.
And Wanakee played spectacular when we were at their place too, and that was a real fireworks show, 6-5. You know, it got away from us at the end, but you know, we lost to two of the teams that are certain to be in the top four.
You were talking to me before the game tonight. I don't know if you remember when you said this, but you said, you know, tonight's game features two of the top goaltenders in the state, mm-hmm. and boy, I tell you what, both of them played exceptionally well. Henry Vick is. I don't know what more I can say about the guy. I mean, he has been just rock solid all season long, and he, again tonight, at times just stood on his head a little bit.
Yeah, he's always been a solid goalie with good numbers and good positioning. This year he's added an element to his game, some circus-style stops. We needed him to play big today. He knew that. He wouldn't say it beforehand, and He's not going to take any credit for it in the locker room. But for us to win this game and the last time we played Oregon, we knew Henry was going to have to play big. He's really answered the bell. He's playing his absolute best hockey right now. And, you know, sometimes a goalie gets hot late in the year, but Henry's been hot all season.
Well, another player who had a big game stepped up with 2 goals for you, Evan Burkhart, and he just missed a hat trick late when he hit the post there, but big game for him, and you needed those goals tonight in a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I mean, he was our top scorer last year. He's amongst the top right now. I think he leads the team in points. Usually you need those players to make some plays in the big games. I also find a lot of times, you know, maybe not so much tonight, but a lot of times there's players that emerge in those moments because everybody gets so locked in on the top players. But Evan's just having a tremendous year. He can, when he gets a little bit of space, he almost scores at will. He's just such a pleasure to be around, and he works so hard, and I'm just so proud and happy for the success that he's having.
Boy, a great game tonight, and Boston Damon, of course, gets the other goal, but Joe Trotter, no goals tonight, but he had a couple of assists, and Damon, in addition to his goal, had a couple of assists. So, I mean, it's not just guys scoring goals, but guys with the helpers, too, and they're finding their teammates.
Joe is such a smart hockey player. Boston is he's a smart hockey player. He's a smart athlete, too. Boston only cares about winning, and he will do whatever it takes to win, and he supports his teammates, and he just gives everything he has. I've always appreciated that from Boston since the time he was a freshman. Again, really just happy for him that he was able to do it in his last 2 seasons. And Joa is just a brilliant and fantastic hockey player. He understands the game on such a deep level and where to go and where to be. And, you know, quite honestly, sometimes he can outthink our team a little bit. And, you know, that's good. You know, he's raised our team's game, his teammates' games. Fun to watch, a beautiful skater, a great passer, and he's got a heck of a shot and a scoring touch. I mean, he's really complete.
Well, you're done with conference games now, but the season still rolls on here for a few more weeks. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're at the Sun Prairie tournament this coming weekend. Is that correct?
Yes, that would be the Groundhog, and the Groundhog is interesting. It's the first round is all conference matchups at somebody's home venue. So ours was here against Oregon tonight. So we're in the winners bracket, and we'll play the winner of KMMO, Kettle Moraine, and Waukesha. And then, you know, from there we'll see how the rest of the tournament goes. But those games are on Friday and Saturday in Sun Prairie.
Okay, so that'll be fun. And then next week you've got on Alaska on Tuesday, and a week from tonight. In fact, we'll be here for that one for Daily Dodge TV. And then Whitefish Bay, I believe, to close it out, at least in the regular season.
Yeah, we've historically played on Alaska, you know, home and home in opposite years, and that game fell off a little bit, so we're really excited and happy we were able to put that back on. They're making the first trip here. We're going there next year. And then Whitefish Bay will be senior night. It'll be the last home game outside of the playoffs, and this is a special senior group. If you've been following along at home, and I'm sure you enjoy that, but we'd like to see you here and appreciate what these boys have accomplished over the last 2 years.
Well, this was an awfully special night tonight. Congratulations again to you and the boys on this exciting 3-2 win. You can call yourselves conference champs again because you are. That's 2 years in a row, and hats off to all the work that you and the boys have done.
Thank you, Mike.
Good to see you, my friend.
You too.
All right. That's Doug Kraft, head coach of Beaver Dam. Thanks for coming up, Doug. I do appreciate it. And again, Beaver Dam a winner tonight, 3-2 over Oregon. And again, Beaver Dam clinches a share of the conference title in the Badger Large. And what a game this was. Let's recap it for you here. And there was only 1 goal early, and that was in the first period, 13-15 of the first period. Evan Burkhart got Beaver Dam on the board with assists from Mason Poznansky and Boston Damon. That goal made it 1-0 Beaver Dam. That was the only goal of the first period. There were no goals in the second period. Flip ahead to the third. That's where we kind of had a little bit of a mini explosion there. 51 seconds into the third period, Andrew Jakey scored for Oregon to tie the game at 1. It was an even strength goal with an assist to Mason Anderson. Then at the 2:19 mark, Evan Burkhart got his second of the night with assists from Trotter and Strakota, an even strength goal to make it 2-1 Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam extended the lead to 3-1 on a goal by Boston Damon at 7:45 of the third. Joa Trotter got his second assist of the night. That was on the power play. 3-1 Beaver Dam. And then the final goal of the night came at the 15:47 mark. Mason Anderson of Oregon scored with the goal his goalie pulled. They had the extra skater assists to his teammates. Let's see, the assists went to, where did I have that here? Went to, the assist went to Easton Lindert is where that went. And that was at even strength, and it was a 3-2 score at that point. And Beaver Dam hung on, and that was our final. It was a 3-2 final here tonight inside the Family Center. In the third period, there were 2 penalties called on Oregon for 4 minutes, no penalties on Beaver Dam. Shots on goal in the game ended up largely in favor of Oregon, as they had 48 shots, Beaver Dam with 27. But it was, again, the Golden Beavers pulling out a 3-2 win here to clinch the share of the conference title. Looking ahead for these two teams, Oregon's next game is tomorrow night, actually, a non-conference game at McFarland. And then next week, Tuesday night, they'll be back home for their final conference game. They'll host Wanakee before wrapping up the season on February 8th against Verona. Beaver Dam, as I mentioned, they're in that Groundhog tournament at Sun Prairie this Friday and Saturday. And then next week, a week from tonight, Tuesday, you can join us here on Tuesday, February 6th on Daily Dodge TV as Beaver Dam will host Onalaska. And that will be a 7 o'clock face-off pregame show at 6:45 here on Daily Dodge TV. And also don't forget this Thursday night on Daily Dodge TV, we will bring you Beaver Dam boys basketball as the Golden Beavers host Watertown inside the Fieldhouse, 7:15 for the tip time. And the pregame show starts at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. Charlie, you coming over Thursday for that, or is that somebody else? Aiden's probably coming on that one. All right. So that's what we've got lined up for you later this week. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Hometown Glass and Improvement, Columbus Family Dental, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Tonight's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Silica for your home, Summit Ford, Beaver Dam Tire and Service, and Mayville Tire and Service, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Park Village Shopping Center, Preferred Dental Partners, Jerry's Automotive, Air Care, Napleton GM and Beaver Dam, and White Construction. Final score tonight, once again, from the BD Family Center. Beaver Dam 3, Oregon 2, and that's going to wrap it up. Thanks so much, everybody, for being with us. Hope you enjoyed this one. Charlie Dern, my videographer and engineer, thanks, buddy, for coming tonight and helping out. Appreciate it. Great job by you. And for Charlie, this is Mike saying so long from the Family Center. Have a pleasant evening, and we'll talk to you again later this week. This has been a Daily Dodge TV Sports presentation. Good night, everybody.